Hi, everyone. Is everyone here? Go ahead and give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Yolanda. I want to make sure that everyone can hear me before I get started. How's everyone doing today? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Yolanda. I'm glad that you're tuning in. I hope it's a blessing to you. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Just gonna give a few minutes, let everyone come on before we start today, before we start getting into our material today. This is my favorite subject, y'all. So of course we're gonna bring it. So make sure we got our journals ready and got everything ready. I know sometimes people are really busy in the daytime, so I'm trying to give them a few minutes. Awesome. So if you can hear me clearly, because I'm readjusting my my mic, I have a Yeti mic. Go ahead and give me another 1 in the chat just to make sure that you can hear me clearly. So who else do we have on here? And while we're waiting on everyone to come on, go ahead and tell me who you are, what you do, right? Who you are and what you do. And I will start my recording. Oh, it's already started for me. Yay! Look at that. Yes, look at that. It's already started for me. All right, awesome. All right, so I'm ready to get this party started. Hi, everyone. My name is Sherri Somers. I am your revenue attraction coach. I teach people how to market and monetize their business, make their first 2K in their business using live videos. I have a passion for speaking and empowering, especially my women, my mompreneur, using the power of live stream. Yes. People are coming in. I'm excited. So while we're waiting for people to come in, please go ahead and tell us who you are and what you do. I'd love to know about your industry. And I also love to know what you're doing, because there's always someone that can help you that is watching you. So go ahead and right now, go ahead and tell us who you are, what you do, put in the chat so we can know more about you. The more often I come on here, it builds a relationship. And that's the whole goal for today's lesson. I want to be able to know who you are, what you do, because I might be looking for someone in your industry to help me in my business. So come on in if you can. I know some of y'all are probably driving and can't do it, but if you can, go ahead and tell us who you are. Yolanda says, I'm Yolanda Buster. I'm a professional home stager. Oh, and decorator. You see, I might need you. I work with sellers, builders, and realtors. I need you. I'm a real estate investor as well. That's one of my niche. So yes. See, you never know. You never know. Matter of fact, I just hired someone to decorate my co-work space. Yes, awesome. Who else do we have on here today? Tell us who you are. Tell us what you do. Come on in, so we can get this party started. Because we're about to talk about my favorite subject, which is Facebook Live, baby. And Yolanda says she's been checking out my videos, so that's a plus. That's awesome. I am excited about that, and we're going to get this party started. All right, so what I'm going to do is, while you guys are come on in and while you guys are telling me who you are, I'm going to go ahead and switch screens so I can start sharing my screen with you. Hi, Cornelius. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. What do you do? Tell me who you are. I know I'm not here often, so I want to get to know everyone, and that's exciting. That's how we build a relationship, and that's how we can reach out to other people in case there's something that I may need or you may need, right? That's what it's all about, building a community, y'all. So, yeah, so let me go ahead and get started. Yes, I think everyone is kind of come on in here. If you're just joining us, we're talking about who you are, what you do. Go ahead and put in the chat, just in case someone needs your services, they can know where to find you and know how you can help them. All right. So let me go ahead and share the screen, because I want to use up all my time in teaching you this part of the lesson. So I'm going to share my screen right now. Share my screen. All righty. All right, let me go ahead and get that out the way. Let's see what it's gonna do. Give me a second. It's gonna go on to staging. Oh, okay. I gotta switch screens. I don't want that. I don't want that. Switch. Stop sharing. I don't want that. Let me go ahead and switch back, y'all. Share it again. I wanted to be on screen number 2, and that's screen number 1. Screen number 1. All right. All righty. Let me see. I want to make sure that you guys can see my screen. Stop sharing. Hey, Kimberly, how are you doing? How are you, Kimberly? Oh, Kimberly's a life coach. I love it. I love it. My niche is working with life coaches. So my niche is working with life coaches. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead and get this party started. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right. So if you can see my screen, go ahead and give me a 2. A 2 in the chat. If you can see my screen, go ahead and give me a 2 in the chat. All right, so today we are going to be talking about Facebook Live, y'all. We're going to be talking about Facebook Live, and y'all know, if y'all are checking me out, y'all know I love Mr. Facebook Live. I love Mr. Facebook Live, and here's why. Because Facebook Live gives you the opportunity to be able to showcase what you do from a live video for free. Where else can you go to get this free marketing? Where else can you go to get this amazing and free marketing? I'm trying to, I saw you guys go ahead and share the screen, so I wanted to see what you guys were saying. Chat, go ahead and open that chat. Okay, good. Awesome. You can see my screen. That's awesome. Okay, so if you're just joining me, and if you weren't here last time that I was here, let me just go ahead and tell you who I am. My name is Sherri Somers. I'm a revenue attraction educator. So what I use the power of live streams to attract revenue. And I use that, I've been using live stream from the beginning of my business. Long story short, I didn't have enough money for revenue. I didn't have money for marketing. I didn't have a capital. So I used what was in my hands, which was Facebook Live. And I went live and just started telling my business, started telling people how to help other people in their marketing, right? And I started attracting clients, right? One client was 6,000, another client was 12,000, another client was 24,000. And from Facebook Live, all the opportunity came aboard. And that's how I got started. Long story short, I quit my job. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I quit my job when my boss told me I couldn't get 30 minutes off to go pick up my 5-year-old son from school. And when he's like, okay, no, you cannot do that. And I'm like, okay, all right. So I quit my job, and I decided that that's not the job for me when I've done so much stuff for this company, for this organization. I was a police officer making $45,000 a year. I was a corporal. I was high in rank, and I had 82 officers under me. So I had a great job. But the problem was, again, I needed flexibility because I was divorced. I had a son, a 5-year-old son at the time. And they were telling me, oh, I can't get off. 30 minutes. This is a job that I had took to the White House, and I've got invited by President Barack Obama for helping ex-offenders start their own business. So I had put that organization on the map, and all I asked for was 30 minutes, y'all, and it would not give it to me. So ladies and gentlemen, know your value. Know what your value is. Know it. And when I left, I was broke. I was broke. I was behind my mortgage, behind on my car payment. No money. Listen, y'all, it was real. It was real. And I was so behind. I said, Lord, what am I going to do? Because you told me to trust the process. At the time, my son had passed out of school, unresponsive. So there's a whole bunch of things that hit me at once. Because once you say yes to following your dreams, it's like everybody else at a mama here. It's all the challenges start coming when you say yes to following your dreams. So, and I did. I followed my dreams. And during that process of almost losing my home, almost losing my car, almost losing everything that I own, I used the one thing that was in my hand, and that is social media. And I used it so much and gave so much value. People started calling me the queen of live stream. So that's how I got that AKA queen of live stream. So I'm excited to be able to talk to you. I want to first of all thank Zenobia and the amazing team that you guys have here. This is a platform that we are missing. I didn't have this, y'all. So Funnels for Knuckleheads, I didn't have this. I'm so glad that we have somewhere so we can go to, but we don't want to keep this a secret. You need to be telling your girlfriends, your cousin, your mama, them, all of them about this amazing platform called Funnels for Knuckleheads. And here's why I love it before I even get started. Because every time you buy a product or services, there's always another thing that's missing, right? There's always another piece that's missing. Here in Funnels for Knuckleheads, you get the whole shebang, baby. You get automation. You learn how to lead people to your traffic, your copyright. Oh my gosh, yes. So I love my niche, my area, my expertise is how to drive traffic using live videos, especially Facebook. That's where I started at in the first place. I saw comments. I'm going to go ahead and pause for the cause and see what, make sure I got everything. Hello, everyone. Okay. Yeah, I love it. So, all right. So here's my thing. I want to know, are you using live videos right now, or am I the only one using it? Tell me what is, if you are, what is your challenge with it? How do you like it? I want to make sure I answer every single person questions today when it comes to live videos. It's tried and true. I've tried it all, right? I was just finished setting up my social lights that I just got in there, getting ready to set that up. Just bought that. So I am like, I'm the chick that walk around with an extension cord. Okay. So because it's my business, I'm going to own it. So tell me right now, are you using live videos? Are you not using live videos? And if you're not, why? Why? What's the issue? What's the challenges are you having with your live videos? And next, after that, we're going to, I'm going to be giving you a bonus, as I said, as always, is a fast track guide to set up your live videos. This is a fast track guide. Last time I was here, I gave you 30 days of live stream. Now this is a fast track guide to set up all your videos, right? Whatever you are using. I mean, you don't have to get fancy. You can use your iPhone, but as you get more creative, right now I'm using Logi Light, and every single thing that I use is on this piece of paper. Every single thing. So Yolanda said, yes, I use it, but not every day. Okay, who else are using live videos right now? You don't have to be perfect, but are you using that? Thank you, Yolanda, for your transparency. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Sherri,
Yes.
Sherri, you said you use what again? You said Logi Stream. What was that again?
Logi. It's a Logi camera. It's a Logi camera, and it's on my fast track guide that I'm giving away for free.
Is it Logitech? Or
yeah,
it's a Logitech.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, yes. I love that one too. Okay.
Okay, yes. And it's inside, no problem. And it's inside of that fast track guide that everyone is getting today. Everything, even the lamp that I'm using right now to talk to you guys, that my whole setup, I wish you guys could see it. It's like my office is set up, y'all. So, so it's already there. Say I just hit go live. Right now, I'm maybe using Zoom to go live because I've been interviewing people, and if anyone want to be on my live, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. So I interview people at lunch break, like Lunch and Learn, and different people who are expertise in their industry. So I use Zoom to be able for them to come on with me. So I love it. All right. So you'll get a video recording as always. So let's get started. Today, you will discover how to brand with live videos. You will discover your message and how to make that revenue, honey. Yes. How to make that revenue. I love branding with live videos because live videos is just so amazing. If you weren't here before when I spoke about the reason why we should be using live videos, I brought this back again because this is social proof. And not me saying it, but pretty much Forbes magazine say you need to be using videos. You need to be using videos. If you're going to compete with a bigger business, the greatest thing you can do right now is start using live videos. Let me explain something to you. Devella is not here today. So you know how Devella is the queen of copyright, right? I don't know how to write. I'm Jamaican. I got an accent. My grammar is horrible. But guess what I can do? I can turn a video on, baby, and let it flow. I will give you your life on live videos, okay? But I can't write to save my life, right? And in the blog world, there's so much competition. You don't know where to look on the website right now. So with live videos, it's giving you the opportunity. Your competitors, at least right now, is not as huge compared to like blogging, right? So my area of expertise is live videos because I can express myself. Devella is a queen of copyright, honey. She can capture your voice and capture your energy in 2 seconds through through writing. I can't do all that. I can't. So I guess what? I go where I fit in, which is live video. Here's another thing what I love about live video. It can capture your nuance, your voice recognition. So I can go somewhere and I'm at a store, or I'm at a gas station, or I'm in Dallas, and somebody will say, "It's Sherri Somers." So, and I'm telling you, it's like live video is one of those things where you get your crowd, and your crowd that is attached to you, because they love your energy, they love what you're saying, and they get attached to knowing your voice. And when you're blogging and when you're doing different things, you may not be able to do it the same way when it comes to as a blogger, as a writer, right? Here's another thing. Like, if you had to pay for that marketing that Facebook Live give you, oh my goodness, we had no money, right? So I love live video because it captures your energy, and it captures your nuances of who you are, and you can create a whole movement around that. And we're going to talk more about that later. So I just want to bring these things back up in case you guys didn't have an opportunity to hear what I was saying about Forbes magazine, and how even with Facebook right now, like Facebook is leading YouTube when it comes to like live videos, because yes, that is the home, that is the page, that's the place. I love it. I love it because I'm going to tell y'all, you already know, I take my videos from Facebook. I did one yesterday, add it to YouTube, and keep it going, right? You can have 9 different touches with your videos, which we're going to go over all that today. But that's just how powerful it is. I mean, right here again, just repeating back, if you weren't here last time when I was here, by 2021, 1 million minutes of video content will be across globally, 2021, right? I think one of the things too we need to realize when we talk about video, when we talk about using live video, right? When we talk about using live video, we have to understand that once we go live, we're there forever, right? Our presence is not there, but the video itself is there. And if that's not powerful marketing, I don't know what else does. When I'm laying in the bed and I wake up and 10 people opt into my call to action, and I'm like, man, that was 5 months ago. You're a little late to the party. But guess what? That told me that my video is on the internet, and they saw it and they love it. I mean, I have people say, hey, I'm not ready for you, but I'm coming, girlfriend. I am coming. I've been listening to your video forever. Let me explain to you about the brain and the mind. When you set something in somebody's brain and they keep listening to you over and over, they don't have a choice but to submit to what you're doing if you're part of your movement. And we're going to get into what the movement is in a few minutes. If they don't have a choice but to submit, it's a subconscious mind and say, man, I've been listening to this person for a while. Give an example. I wake up with TD Jakes every morning. Go ahead and tell me in chat who you wake up to every morning. Who give you that positive energy to jump out of bed and let it do what it do? Who's that person that when you get out of bed, you're like, oh, I got to hear that person in my voice. I got to hear them. Who is that person? Is it E.T.? Is it Lisa Nichols? Is it TD Jakes? Go ahead and give us in the chat. Oh, TD Jakes. I saw Stephen Forick. I saw that. Yolanda says that's what you wake up to. That's awesome. I listen to Les Brown. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, they're all good. Man, tell you, E.T. be telling me, girl, get out of bed. I'm like, I'm up, E.T., I'm up. Yes, they're all good people, Yolanda, to listen to. Yes. So I want to skip over this part because we already talked about why I was here and how I got here. I want to get into branding with live videos and your messages. Those are the things we want to talk about today. Let's talk about branding. And I touched on branding just a little bit. And I said, the benefits of branding with live videos, it helps you to stand out from the crowd, right? Because who you are is no one else is like you. So you are who you are. And what I mean by that is your message, your story, the things that we're going to go over, that's who you are as a person. So no one can take that away from you. And live videos give you the ability to stand out from the crowd. And when you add your branding, your colors, your image, your font style, when you add that around who you are as a person, forget what you're actually selling. We're just talking about who you are, the person. Because here's another thing. Live videos is a thing that you cannot outsource. Pause for the cause. Live videos is one of those items you yourself cannot outsource. You can't call anybody to do it for you. because you are the face of your business. I can't call Yolanda. I can't call Cornelius. I can't call him to do my lives for me, right? Because it's my business. And I'm going to tell you this. Doing your videos or conducting your videos or having conversation in front of a camera, picture this like, for the people who says, I'm not doing live video, I'm scared. I believe money is exactly the same way. If you're scared of going live, then your money's scared to come to you. It goes hand in hand, right? There's somebody out there that's waiting on you right now. And if you don't go live and let them know who you are and get familiar with who you are, right? It gives the viewer the ability to make a decision if they want to work with you, if they want to work with your personality. There's so many people who are amazing at what they do, but their personality and their character doesn't fit with mine. Right? So that's giving me an opportunity to say live video can capture your emotions and your character that you can't really capture from anywhere else or in other style. Go ahead and give me a 3 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying so far. Live video is that thing that sets you apart from your crowd. There are more bloggers and written content than there are live videos. It's easier to get ranked with SEOs when you're using live videos. It's so easier to get ranked when you're using live videos. I have 4 paid speaking engagement. One is in the Philippines, and that all came from what? Live videos. 4 speaking engagement. One of it is Tony Robbins, and it all came from speaking live. Speaking live. So live video is a whole brand itself. So I encourage you. I hope this training gives you the motivation to be able to say, listen, I need to start doing some live. I hope that's my goal for today, for you to literally start doing some live videos. All right. So the benefits of branding with live video, you stand out in a crowd, it's not as much videos compared to like blogging. It's easier to get ranked with your SEOs that you're using. And again, the opportunities like paid speaking engagement, or people calling you, or corporation calling you to speak, right? So I'm always speaking to life coaches. I'm always speaking to corporations who bring me in to motivate their staff, to get inspired, all that, because there's somebody on live video that said, I gotta have her. I don't know who she is, but I gotta figure out, right? And as long as the coins are right, I'll be there. So with that being said, live video is your new branded thing that you should be doing, because if you're not, you're leaving money on the table. You're leaving money on the table. Yolanda said, I love Tony Robbins. That's awesome, Sherri. You bring the excitement. Yes, yes, yes. And again, they saw me speaking live somewhere, but then they went on Facebook to see who I really am, right? Because I want to remind you, I think I said it last time, Facebook is the new search engine for people. It's not Google anymore, right? I have a conversation with someone and I said, I don't know who she is. First thing we do is we pull out our phones. Pull out our phone. Who is that person? I want to see how she look, right? Because we trying to put a name with a face. What we do, we go on Facebook page, the person's Facebook page, to see who they are, what they do. So that's why we got to look at all the time like we have already arrived, right? Already arrived. But I saved that branding stuff for another time. All right. Next thing, the type of videos you should be doing, right? Don't get overwhelmed, because you can take one video and create everything what I just said. So your type of video is like a talk show format. This is where I just said that you guys are welcome to come on to my lunch and learn in the afternoon. I just had Rochelle Solomon. She was an expert she was dropping nuggets in financial literacy for kids and financial literacy for women. I just had her on yesterday, and it was so, so good. Then I turn around, take that same interview, that same talk show, and I move that video to YouTube, send from YouTube, then I send it out to my email list. And some of y'all probably received it yesterday. If you go ahead and give me a 3 in the chat, 4 in the chat if you received an email from me yesterday. And it was the same email, same video. I did it one time, sending out 3 different ways, right? And if I really want to, I could have created like a paid thing, because she was dropping some amazing nuggets. I was like, okay, I ought to pay for that. So you could create a talk show format around that. I could create a talk show format around that. You could also create an interview, which is what I did yesterday, or an impromptu, right? I'm gonna give you an example of impromptu. So I went to Toastmaster yesterday for the first time. Y'all, I've never been to Toastmaster at all. I went there yesterday, and I'm getting ready. I'm doing Toastmaster, and they have like an impromptu thing, and they asked me, what is the best advice you ever received? Never met these people, never spoke to them before, and the instruction was, you have 2 minutes to answer the question. So I explained to them that the best advice I've ever received was trust the process. Trust the process. So I left anyway. So they had to decide who won this impromptu. Let's just say I won, hands down, done. Why am I telling you about Toastmaster? Why am I telling you about that? Because some of the people that was at Toastmaster recognized me from Facebook Live. From Facebook Live. They're like, you're the girl from Facebook Live. So if you think people are not watching, I've never been to this place. I came to see, to see if I can need to touch up on my speech, right? Especially being that I have an accent, I speak fast, I'm from another country. But honey, I was winning ribbons and winning all this stuff. I was like, okay, I'm good to go now, But the point I'm trying to make is, these strangers I've never met, but they have met me through the power of live videos, right? So that's an impromptu example. Impromptu is also another way where I just feel like telling you something. I just feel like speaking about something immediate. If something comes to my mind, like today, I was getting ready to go live right before you guys came on, and it was going to be about don't trust your feelings, right? Don't trust your feelings. Your feelings are always secure. So not trusting your feelings, I was getting ready to do that. So that would be an impromptu, right? Because I was like, anything I learned, I want to share it with my viewers. I want to share it with my tribe so we both can learn at the same time, right? All right, scripted series. I'm not in the scripted series. I'm into more impromptu, but scripted series when you have it already written out, right? You already have it already written out, like you're doing a movie or something, or you're doing a commercial or something like that. So these are type of Facebook Live videos you can do, but whatever you choose to do, one word, consistency. One word. Thank you. Thank you, Sonovich. I love your accent. Yes. So one word, consistency. Consistency, one word. Because you got to understand that when you do your live videos, you may not get the sale or the person you want today. So I will get someone buy my digital course for my call to action months ago, but they'll still come back and see if I still exist today, right? So you got to remain consistent. Because the new era of people that we have, that we serve, the marketing niche that we serve right now, our demographic that we serve, our avatar, they are very skeptical because they have been hurt. I mean, we have been hurt. We bought programs that didn't work. Come on, y'all. If y'all can agree with me, go ahead and give me a 5-minute chat. You bought a program that didn't work, then it's set up to their potential. So they're hesitant now about buying. They're so hesitant. If that has happened to you, go ahead and give me a 5-minute chat. It didn't come out to what you said was gonna turn out to be. And with that being said, knowing that we now as educator, we have to remain consistent and disciplined in our craft to show our viewers that we're here to stay and we are the go-to person. We are the go-to person that they need to go to. And we do this by showing value. We do this by showing value and showing value about how we solve certain things. So there are 3 beliefs you must capture on Facebook Live. Let me say it one more time. Write these down. There are 3 beliefs that you must capture on your Facebook Live. These 3 beliefs are your message, your movement, and your momentum. Write that down. Your message, somebody transcribe for me. Your message, your movement, and your momentum. These are the 3 belief systems that you need to capture when you go Facebook Live. Those are the 3 things you must, I declare you must have. Let's break down those 3 things. I'm checking my time. Let's break down those 3 things when we come to our message, our movement, and our momentum. Let's stay here with our message. Go ahead in the chat right now and tell me what you sell. What is that item that you sell? What is that thing that you actually sell? What is that thing? What is that item that you sell? What is it? What is it? Is it a product? Is it service? Are you selling coaching? Are you selling an actual product? Are you selling a book? Go ahead and put it right now in the chat. Let me know what you sell. Whatever that thing is that you sell. Because whatever that thing is that you sell, coaching, I see service. Okay, Yolanda says she do coaching services. Okay, awesome. So you have services. So you are a coach. Okay. Whatever that thing that Kimberly says, she also do a coaching. Okay, my thing is a little delayed, guys, so bear with me. Okay, coaching programs. All right, okay, good, awesome. Now, there's a quote that said, people don't buy what you sell. They buy why you sell what you sell. They buy why you sell what you sell. So for Facebook Live, it's all about story branding. It's all about authentic, let me say here, authentic story branding. Stay with me. Stay with me. So your messaging is, what is your story? What is your story? I've told you guys my story about not getting 30 minutes to get off work to go get my 5-year-old child, right? Even after I was so successful in that business. My child passed out, and that was my sign that I needed to leave. I told you my story about going broke. I told you my story. What is your story? Because your story, or why are you in business, or what is a problem you're sick of? Are we going to get to that in just a second? So what got me to the point where I confidently market and monetize my business to help life coaches in their business make their first 2K in their business, make their first 2K, right? I confidently market and monetize my life coaches businesses so they can make the first 2K. Why did I get to that point? How did I get there? That's my message. Well, how I got there is because of what have happened to me, right? So my message was for female life coaches to say, listen, number one, the world need y'all. Therapists, coaches, the world need y'all because there's some mental health crazy things going on. But number two, the purpose of me was I wanted to help mompreneurs who, because it's all about a mindset, right? It's all about belief system. I wanted to help mompreneurs who literally want to leave their job like I did, but didn't know how to leave their job because of revenue. That's how I became a revenue coach, because of revenue. So they're only there because they don't know how they'll make revenue. So if I can confidently show them how to make their first 2K in their business and they can rinse and repeat the process, then that will give them the confidence to be able to create a freedom lifestyle, because whoever have your money has your heart. Whoever has, if your job have your money, that's where you're going to stay. If your baby daddy has your money, that's where you're going to stay. That's your husband, and that's a different story. But you don't understand my point. My point is, that's my message that I literally create a business around. How can I show you how to make a stream of income or a multiple stream of income? So if today you decide to say goodbye to your job, you can, or your career become an insurance for you to leave. That's my message. Your coaching services, why are you doing it? What happened to you? What is your story? What is your message? What is that thing where you say, I am sick of, and I'm going to stand on top of that table and I'm going to yell to the world and say, I'm sick of it? What is your Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa story? What is your I have a dream story? Because I really truly believe that when people are struggling with going live, or struggling what to say, or struggling in their business, it's because they have not identified their message as yet. They have not, because for you to have before we go to movement and momentum, you got to have your message packed down. If it doesn't bring tears to your eyes, it's not your message. Come on, y'all. If it doesn't bring tears to your eyes, we ain't go live yet. What is your business? What is the vision or mission behind your business? That's your message. What is that story? That's that you are sick of this or sick of that, and you found a solution to whatever that thing is. Because once you figure that out and you go live with that, the rest is history. The rest is history. That's it. You're done. Shut the door. Now you can literally sell anything you want, right? Your message behind that, Thank you, Develda. How you doing, gorgeous? I didn't know you were on here. So I'm telling you, what is that thing that pissed you off so bad that you had to figure out a solution? See, I tell people all the time, if you listen to my live, don't show me your wound, show me your scars. And then tell other people how you got those scars, so they can start getting the scars. The wounded people can heal from whatever, how you were able to recover with your scars. So don't tell them your wound, tell them your scars. I hope y'all are getting this. Go ahead and give me a 5 in the chat if you're getting it. So I want to make sure that y'all following along. Because when you tell them your scars, you're telling them I got wounded, because you have to get wounded to have a scar, right? Yeah. And then after you have that scar, then you're going to go back and tell people how you did it. And now you're telling people why you did it, right? Why you did it. So that's why when I come on live, there's nothing but authenticity with me, because my message is I had a situation. Monday morning, y'all, is the worst time for a heart attack. Why? Why is Monday morning? Anyone want to guess? That is the day that have the most heart attack. Anyone want to guess? Stress, exactly. People are stressing, Yolanda, to go back to work. They don't want to go back to work. They don't want to go back to work. So Monday morning create that heart attack effect for people who don't want to go back to work Monday morning, right? Because so that means there are people who are, yes, anticipation, great job, that are in jobs that they're not happy, right? So I knew there's a mother out there that their boss is telling them something that they're not happy about, but they feel like they don't have the belief system to create their own revenue to change their mindset. And knowing that, I became a revenue coach to be the healer, keyword, to show her how when I was wounded, and I got my scars by showing her how to create that stream of income, for her first 2K in her business. So now that I got my message, I want you to do this exercise with me. Really think, get to a quiet place when all this is over, and really craft out what is your message. What is that thing that get under your skin? I have a gentleman who was my client, and he opened up a Crest Cleaners. It's like a Crest Cleaners in our area. And it's where he said he was sick of trying to go out of town to get his uniform clean. So he decided that, you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm going to open my own cleaning store, because this is just ridiculous. I can't get to work on time, and the cleaning place is all the way. So he solved a problem that he saw in his neighborhood, and he's doing very, very well. It's the same thing with you. What is that message that your business is surrounded, right? So I'm always going to be hating on the 9-to-5, because I know what happened to me, right? So I want to stress that a lot, because if you don't get that message part clear, if you don't get that part of giving someone 12 years and they tell you can't get 30 minutes to go pick up your child from daycare, yes. And I knew I'm not the only one. So because I knew I'm not the only one, now here comes my movement. Here comes We Shall Overcome. Here comes my change. So when I got my message, I now go live to say, okay, this is what's going on with me. This is what's happening. Here's my story. And people who have the same story as similar, not exact, but similar to me, can relate to what I'm saying, can relate to going to a job where they feel unappreciated, can relate to being a job where they pass you up for your career, or relate to a job where they're not enhancing your capability, your skills, when they resonate with my story as a mother, they resonate with my story of a divorcee, they resonate with my story of almost lost and everything. I decided that we want a change. Change must come, right? This is the Martin Luther King movement. Think of the march. Think of, you will fight for it. If you don't have that vision and mission in your business, you haven't figured out your message yet. That message need to pull you out of bed every day. Because when I realized that as a revenue attraction coach, I need to teach people how to increase their earning power so they can say no to situations when it comes up. So they can say, nah, I don't need that overtime. I'm good. I got a side hustle that's making money. I'm good, right? So it's not even about just leaving a job. It's like, no, my overtime making more, my side hustle making more than the money y'all giving me here. I don't need that overtime. That overtime gonna keep me away from my child. I ain't gonna do that. No, I got this. I'm good at my side hustle. That's true boss enough. That is true boss where you don't have to get a second job. That's the movement I create. So what is the movement? What is the change working towards a goal? What is that thing that you're compelled to do? Because when you do that, now you're creating a movement. And as you go live and discuss, this is all about messaging. I already give you the equipment. This is all about your wording to capture your audience and build your tribe. What is that change? What is that We Shall Overcome song that you're singing that will create a movement of other women, other tribe that say, yes, Sherri, I feel you. I understand. I'm right there with you. And now they're like, well, how I get out? I see how you do it, but how I do it, right? And when you do that, I was going to send you my text. When you do that, I was trying to add it to my screen, but I already had sent it to Zenobia. You get people in your inbox saying, I want to work with you. You did not even do the coaching call. They're like, hey, I don't care how much you are. I want to work with you. You don't even have to. That's why I'm a revenue attraction coach, right? We didn't even get to the sales pitch because she already said in my DM, I want to work with you, because she stands for the same movement that I stand for. Y'all, if this is good, go ahead and give me a 6 in the chat. 6 in the chat if this is good. I want to make sure that I am on topic and are you getting exactly what you came for today. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Y'all have any questions so far? We're talking about message and we're at movement. We're talking about message and we're at movement. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Message and movement. What is that movement that you're creating? Because once you got that message and that movement, you can create anything. You can sell this pencil and they'll buy it. They'll buy it. People don't buy your product. They buy why you sell your product. If I can teach you how to make your first $2K in your business and you can rinse and repeat the process, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? If you really want to leave that job so that boss can't tell you what to do, why wouldn't you? That is a message that I created in my business. What about your business? What is a message, and what is that message that resonates with people? Then they create a movement that says, listen, I'm with you with this. We need a change. We need to working towards a goal. I'm telling you, I am compelled. This is compelling. I need it. It resonates with my soul. You have to believe that you can do this. You have to believe, because once you hit that go button, your confidence will dictate. That's why I confidently market and monetize life coaches, right? Because your confidence will dictate if you believe your movement or not. There's a contract right now we're supposed to do with a coach space. And I'm telling the lady, I said, the reason I haven't signed a contract because it's your business and you haven't bought into your business yet. So I'm not going to sign any contract with you till I can feel convinced that you're the person I'm supposed to work with. So I didn't sign a contract because I didn't believe that in her message, she didn't convince me with her message. Like, she looked like she's still scared. And we all know that you may be scared, but we got to understand that it's the thing get on your skin so much, so scary just to the side now. You want to see change. You want to see something happen. And the people around you that understand this also want to see change as well. And they're willing to watch what you do and get help from you. And price is not even a factor because there's so much want to move with you that you create a momentum with that tribe. So your momentum, after you create a movement, you build up a huge, think about the Million Man March, Martin Luther King March, all the little marches that they had, a Million Women March. Think about all that. That is your momentum of people who all believe in the same mission and the same vision. That's what you're going live about. That's what you're talking to your tribe about. Now I can tie it in. That's why I took this pen, because this pen get me the script down. Because if it's written, it is real, baby. So every time I look at this pen, I know this is a pen that's gonna give me my first contract that I can leave the job now. You see, I just tied this pen into the story, into my movement story. I can tie whatever. And this boss mode bottle water I got from an event, I want to boss up. So when this boss at my job tell me I need to leave, I can leave. I took one product and turned it into my message, my movement, and my momentum. What question you guys have so far? What question do you have? None? Is this good? Okay, no questions? Okay, all right, I will keep going. There's no question. Okay, so message, movement, and momentum. So when you create that big momentum, because you're remaining consistent, and your topic, you're not talking about apples and you're not talking about oranges, and they're like, what does apples and oranges have to do with the movement? You're not confusing your audience, you're not confusing your tribe. When you go live, your story will be around that thing, whatever that thing you're selling. At 3:30, I have a paid speaking engagement with some financial advisor, which I'm going to be teaching them exactly the same thing that they've just paid me to teach you what I'm doing with y'all, right? But, and again, it's going about, listen, Sherri, they ain't making no sales. I need to bring you in so they can start making sales. And I know why, because they don't believe in their message of why they're a financial advisor. They don't, because when you believe in something, it gets you up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. When you believe in something, it gets you up 4 o'clock in the morning. When I'm talking about finances and retirement and how to save and all that, I know that if I don't do it, my tribe may not go to a financial class. So the little that they do hear from me, the little that they do hear from me on my lives, that is me educating them to where that I would create some trigger for them to say, I want to know more. I want to know more. So I want you today to figure out what your message is, that it be so powerful that it creates a movement of people who agree exactly with what you agree with. And then it builds so much that it becomes a momentum. And when you have that momentum, then you tie your product into whatever that thing is that you're selling, and then add your call to action. If you believe in this, what I'm saying right now, click the link. Click the link. If you're tired of going to a job over and over and people is passing you up for promotions, it's time for you to promote yourself. Go ahead and click the link and schedule a call with me. That's my call to action. If you truly believe today's the day you need to change, if you truly believe that you're tired of getting passed up, or if you're tired of working overtime, it's time for you to create your own economy. Go ahead and click a link and schedule a call with me. Well, today, you know, you're doing different call to action, saying it in a different way, but at the end of the day, it's still on my message. It's still on my momentum, and it's still on my movement. And you build up so much because you're so consistent with your message. Again, the brain, psychology, the brain. There was a listen, Sherri. Yeah, I went to an event. I gotta watch my time. I went to an event and I met this beautiful lady. And at the event, the Boss Mode event for women, for startups for women. And when I was talking to them, same way I'm kind of like talking to you guys now. When I left, one of the ladies, I do a follow-up call, right? The money's in the follow-up. So I do a follow-up call. And during that follow-up call, I said to her, hey, so what time do you want to schedule a talk with me? And she said, Sherri, what's weird is I went home and told my mom about you. Now, she's never met me alive. I went and told my mom about you. And she's like, why are you telling me about Sherri, honey? I don't send you five tags on Sherri Live. 5. So this is her mother that is telling her, I watch Sherri all the time. I never met her, so you met her, but I watch her live and I tag you all the time. Come on, I met her now, so whatever. But the point is, there's somebody that's watching you that's ready for your help, that's ready for your movement, that's ready to build that momentum with you. So you got to take you out of the equation and say, listen, I'm trying to fix this problem because there's somebody that need to hear this. There's somebody that need to hear this. There's somebody that need to be, you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be any of that. The question is, what is that thing, going back to what we said before, what is that problem you're sick of? So yes, you're selling coaching service. So yes, you're selling different things. It may be a physical thing, but what is that problem you're sick of that you're going to be bold enough and confident enough to go live on Facebook and talk about the 3 points of it? 1, you do this. 2, you do this. 3, you do this. Give me a call if you're this. 1, you do this. 2, you do this. 3 ways you can this. And then, because if you use my 30-day live thing that I gave to you last time, I already went over that. So it's in there. If you think I'm going too fast, it's already in there. So then you create a momentum around it, and they believe now in what you believe, that you can give them a keychain to sell it and they'll buy it. And it's not being presumptuous, or it's still authentic, because it still go along with whatever your offer, your service is. So sometimes we have to go back to the drawing board, and because these are the foundation or fundamental things that need to be established. She developed it to do exactly what I do. She do it from a copyright standpoint. We're saying the same thing, but I'm saying it live and add my own nuance to it. All right. Okay. So message, momentum, message, movement, momentum. You got to have those 3 things. You got to have those 3 things. Your message will kick off all of that. It will kick off all of that. And then when you're building your momentum, that means you're building your people, building your tribe. When people say, oh, nobody commented on my live, well, I'm not looking at comment. I'm looking at views when I first started out. Because if you remain consistent, 1 out of that 45 person, just like the mom who said tag her daughter 5 times, but her daughter saw me at an event and said, oh, I never listened to her, but I didn't know, Mom, you watched her, just like that. That's how it happened. It creates a domino effect. So be happy about your 45 views when Facebook show you have 45 views. Be happy about it. Be happy about your 1,000 views. So I can have 30 views and there's still somebody in my DM say, listen, I want to work with you, honey. I want to work with you because I'm ready to leave this job. They made me mad last night and I'm tired of this job. And then that's how they come. So before I even get a chance to spill the beans, I'm like, hey, this is what you need to do. The sales part, they already been listening to me consistently, that they believe in my message, they believe in my movement, and they create a momentum ready to act on whatever my message is, because they believe in it. There are certain jobs, certain corporation you guys are in that you're in there because you believe in a message, you believe in the movement. All right, so moving on. Now, the big time video tips and tricks. Start with the end in mind. Before you go live, you're like, okay, what do I want to accomplish? I might try to increase build my tribe. So I'm like trying to move people to my group. I might try to sell a product. Because sometimes I hear people say, well, Sherri, I don't have a product to sell. Yes, you do. Schedule a call with me. That's always a product. When they call you, you figure out what the product is. Right? Because not all size fit all, right? So schedule a call with me. That's a product. Done. But there's some homework that you have to do, right? We talk about message, momentum, and movement. But funnels for knucklehead, automation. Your automation has to be ready for them to click or share this broadcast or something. So your automation has to be set up ahead of time. So you have something to click on. They have something to go to. Have your content and title already written out. And don't just use this jargon content. Use your content that's going to, boost the momentum, or going to make what? That saying that whatever, if you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right. Like, what does that mean? I got to read it twice. Those are the things. Add emoji to your title or your content before you go live. Yesterday, I sent a girl a message, say, hey, listen, you draw more attention if you put a name or put something in your title that would capture their life. She's like, oh, thank you so much. Simple things like that. Respond to your viewers immediately as soon as you can to boost the algorithm. Sometimes what I do, I trick the system. I say, thank you for tuning in. And then she'll say, Sherri, this word or this message was for me today. And I said something like, glad you enjoy it. What part did you enjoy? That I asked another question for them to respond, which now grabbed my algorithms. So yeah, I responded to her, but then I left an open question for her to answer. She's going to come back and answer my question, and that will boost the algorithms. Make sense? That's a little trick, tips and nuggets. Now, as I said before, I integrate the software, the Zoom software. I can go live with that. I can sell that later on if I want to as a digital product, you know, because if I'm going live, I'm either inspiring you, educating you, or giving you some type of thing that's going to boost your business, your revenue. All right. So your live videos are a digital product. It's digital. Record everything you do. Ladies and gentlemen, on the sound of my voice, record everything you do. Why? Because those things that you're doing and those valuable information that you're giving can become a membership program, can become some type of thing that you're offering to your people, can become some type of startup thing. So record everything you do. What do I mean by that? After you're done with your live, download it and to your computer. Now you have it. You can either use it on YouTube, or you can use it later on and sell it for Black Friday. You should be thinking about your Black Friday deals by now. So these are all things that you can literally do with it, right? So you can take I can take all the videos I did, put them in a membership program and charge $97 a month. Because why? Because I have one video that I say one product, one marketing system, one conversion, 1 year. That video made somebody $3,000. So that's how I know. That's my social proof that I know what I say work, right? And so with that being said, the next thing is, how do I monetize? How do I show me the money? Show me the money. So monetize after the live stream, right? That's what we just talked about, like evergreening it. We're doing an email funnel. With evergreen means that you use it one time and you're going to use it over and over again. And what I love about this is I take that same video, send it to my publisher. She will create a blog format, or you can transcribe it or get it transcribed. Now, let me break this down to you. You take that video, listen up. You take that video, you speak on that video live, you download that video. You take that same video and the valuable information that you said in that video, you create a quote, an inspirational thing that becomes your Instagram post, that becomes your Facebook post, whatever that thing is. Then that same video, you transcribe that video. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's like 89 cents or something. Then that same video now that you just spoke about now becomes a blog. Oh, Yolanda says, Sherri, how long should the video be? I'm going to say your video should be, the valuable video should be between 9 to 15 minutes. 9 to 15 minutes. I'm going to say that, 9 to 15 minutes. So then one video now, and you have 9 to 10 ways with that one video. So now you blog that video is now a blog. That video now went to YouTube. Now the blogging went to your website. You can send that same video to your ManyChat or through your IG. Some of you guys say you saw me on IG. I just started IG like 4 months ago. So I'm behind in the IG and I'm already picking up traction, right? So that's another thing that you can do. So we're not telling you you have to go live every single day, because live stream is my business. But going live 3 times and then using 9 different touches, blogging, inspirational quotes, website, YouTube, Facebook Live, the main original video, and or putting on Instagram, uploading on Instagram at your IGTV. Not on the same day, but you can shuffle it around in the month to use that same video again. Again, the video though need to be around the product that you're actually selling. Any more questions? That was a great question, Yolanda. Any more questions? Wait for it. So that's how the money is made. And I want to tell you guys this. I had a lady that came to my house, one of my properties, and when I was selling she was a real estate agent, and I said, "Oh, you're a real estate agent?" She's like, "Yeah." I took her card. Of course, I don't know who these people are. I'm not sure she's really a real estate agent. The first thing I did was go to her Facebook page. It says nothing about real estate agent. Nothing. Well, I know she was, because my real estate agent says she is, and they have all the little people. But I didn't know she was her and her kids on her website. Here's my question for you to do a self-check. Are you showing up daily and consistently as who you truly are for people to find you? Your sole job as a entrepreneur is to wake up every day and say, how can I give my valuable information to the masses so people who need my help can find me? That's your daily task. How can I show up every day to give my information, my valuable information to the masses, that who needs to find me can find me. And in return, they don't mind paying a fee for the services because I've already shown them my expertise, and the situation has gotten out of hand so bad that they need help, and I'm the only person they believe, because they've been listening to me for so long, that can help them. All right. So, where do you guys have questions? This is question time. Yay, let me see how I did. Yeah, I got 1 minute. What is the questions you guys have? Thank you, Lana. Yolanda said good information. How long the video should be? Yes, they should be 9 to 15 minutes. Yes, because even IG, you have to, it has to be 5 to 10 to 15 or something like that, between 5 and 15 minutes. Because I tried doing a 1 minute video and IG was like, nope, can't work. So yes, but with IG is another day. We're gonna do that another day. Any more questions? What, did I answer all y'all questions? Now tell me one thing before we go. Tell me one thing you learned that you did not know before. One thing about Facebook Live videos that you did not know before. One thing. This was all about how to build your audience, build your momentum around your business, build your momentum around your product. We're so busy chasing, getting people to buy our product, opposed to us attracting it, right? Yolanda said, how long to record everything? Yes, record everything. Yes, as long as the person is okay with it. Yes, because everything is money. Show me the money. Yes. What else did you learn